Hello guys, how are you? I hope so. Now we are going to talk about Hyundai Ioniq 5 gets official EPA range rating, up to 303 miles, but before I have to ask you to subscribe and leave your like, let's go to the video. Up to over 300 miles on a single charge confirmed, but what is the standard range version doing on the list? The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, has just released range and efficiency ratings for 3 versions of the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Before we move to the numbers, one of the biggest surprises to us is that the list includes not only the long-range RWD and AWD versions, but also a standard range RWD version, which was not supposed to be offered in the US. Unlike Europe, where multiple versions with 58.2 kWh and 72.6 kWh batteries are offered, and in Canada, see the recent info here, in the US only the 77.4 kWh battery versions of the car were announced. Nonetheless, the presence of the standard range does not necessarily mean that we will see it launched in the US. The results. The EPA range of the 2022 Hyundai Ioniq 5 standard range RWD version is 220 miles, 354 kilometers. The bigger battery of the long-range RWD version increases the range to 303 miles, 488 kilometers, which means that the car meets the announced 300 miles of range. The all-wheel drive version with the bigger battery is rated at 256 miles, 412 kilometers, which is not bad, but in the spring it was expected at 269 miles, 433 kilometers, in the SE and SEL trims. We assume that all those numbers are for the 19-inch wheel standard for the regular versions. There will be a limited trim, 77.4 kWh, AWD, with 20-inch wheels, which was expected to go up to 244 miles, 393 kilometers, but this version has not been rated. We assume that the long-range AWD rating is for the regular version with 19 wheels. Unfortunately, we must complain about the EPA, as its documents no longer show the city and highway range ratings for new cars, 2022 model year. A brief look at the efficiency reveals DEET numbers, slightly better than the Volkswagen ID.4 and Ford Mustang Mach-E. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 LR-RWD is expected to use 296 Wh/mi, 184 Wh/km, including charging losses, according to the EPA combined cycle. It's actually in Chevrolet Bolt EUV territory. We will get more into that later. So that's it guys, comment what you think of this article, and don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.